Finished reading Ephesians chapter 2, and it talked about how you're made alive again. You're made alive again. And in the beginning, it talks about how we all, at some point in our life, gratified our flesh, lived for the world. And I think right there, it's talking about how at some point in our life, we were chained up. We were controlled by sin. We were controlled by the sins that, we thought were actually normal, that we thought, maybe they couldn't bring any harm, but they do. They did. What it's talking about here is that at some point in our life, we were chained up. We were controlled by sin. And it also, in Ephesians chapter 2, it lets us know that our old us was physically alive, but spiritually lifeless. Spiritually lifeless. So we were basically a dead man walking. Because you're physically alive, but your spirit isn't alive. What's the whole point? You know what I mean? So in that first half, it talks about how there was a point in our life where before we knew Christ, we were chained up by sin. We were chained up by lust. We were chained up by drugs. We were chained up by alcohol. We were chained up by these evil and wicked, thoughts. We were chained up by all that stuff. It controlled our life. It controlled our daily actions, the way we communicated with people, the way we saw people. And it also shows us that there was a point in our life, again, where we were physically alive, but spiritually lifeless. Then it goes on to say how we're made alive again. We are saved from sin. We are saved from being spiritually lifeless through Jesus Christ, through Christ himself.